What is going on, guys? So these are my top 5 health anxiety triggers. Go ahead and smash that like button if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt, and leave me a comment throughout this video letting me know what your top 5 health anxiety triggers are or were. And if you didn't deal with health anxiety and you have other types of anxiety, let me know what your top 5 triggers for those are as well. Let's get a discussion going, guys. I'm in the car right now because my 1.5-year-old daughter, she is horribly sick inside. I'm kind of giving the house to her. I'm not trying to do a video on there today, so I hope it's okay. Trying to keep content coming at y'all. So the first one, guys, is seeing or reading the word heart. The first 2.5 to 3 years of my anxiety, guys, I was obsessed with my heart. I thought I had heart disease. I thought I was having heart attacks. I thought I had something majorly wrong with my heart. I got tested numerous times, went to the ER numerous times. It took me a long time to get reassurance and to start trusting my doctors. And during that period of time, if I read the word heart in an article, magazine, a book, if I heard it in a movie or a commercial, any of that, guys, I would freak out. My heart rate would instantly go up. My blood pressure would instantly go up. I'd think the worst, and often I would start having chest pains and have a panic attack just by seeing or reading the word heart. Unbelievable, but I literally went through that. That's how bad it was, guys. The second one is health commercials. I'm sure I can relate with a lot of you guys. The American Heart Association, those were always terrible. The cancer commercials, the first cancer lymphoma commercial I ever saw, I self-diagnosed myself with lymphoma. I had some swollen lymph nodes in the right side of my neck, and basically in my rational mind put 2 and 2 together and got lymphoma. So the next 1.5 years was miserable with that. Getting numerous doctor's appointments, getting turned down for a CAT scan multiple times, and eventually when I accepted it was the health anxiety, it magically disappeared. The next one, guys, was the St. Jude commercials. Those would always make me feel sad and depressed for those little children, and it was about cancer in general, so that would freak me out. But it really affected my reassurance, because it was like, if these little kids, anywhere from 6 months or 1 year old to like 10 years old are getting these cancers, why can't I get it? I'm way more older and a lot more unhealthier than they are, so it would really mess with my mind. And then the smoking commercials, those were freaking terrible, because they often had to do with heart disease, and it would scare the heck out of me. And I was a smoker at that time, so eventually I stopped smoking and wised up. The third one, guys, was seeing chest surgery scars. Now, this kind of goes back to the commercial. I'm sure we've seen the commercial of the African-American man. He said he liked to play basketball with his kids, but he couldn't anymore because he was smoking a lot, and it led to him having a heart attack at like 44 or 41 or something. I don't remember the exact age, but many of y'all probably remember seeing that commercial. And he would take off his lift up his shirt, and you'd see the scar going down. That freaked the crap out of me, guys. And there was another time where I was on some on-the-job training in Houston, Texas, and I was down there staying at a hotel, and I remember going to, at the time, I was going to a liquor store, actually, to get some beer, and I was going to bring it back up to the hotel and celebrate our last days on the training. And I went down to the liquor store, and the lady that was serving me and giving me my stuff, her shirt kind of slipped down, and she looked like she's in her late 40s, and she had a massive scar that went down the middle. So I freaked out after that. It just would make bad feelings come up. It would make me fear getting heart surgery. Of course, I thought that was just going to be down the road, because I just felt like for sure that I had some type of heart disease that was going to require surgery. It would just really freak me out. The fourth one, guys, is hearing stories about people that were my age having cancer or heart problems, especially when it was somebody in town, the same small town that I live in, and they were my age or even younger, and they would get hit with this cancer, and I was just like, oh my gosh, man, that's crazy. In this small town, the odds must not be that small, and I would be so irrational about it. So anytime I heard about somebody my age dealing with that stuff, it affected my reassurance, and it really made me feel like anything was possible for me. So that scared the heck out of me, guys. And the final and fifth one is Googling. Guys, do not sit there and Google your symptoms. I spent hours upon hours upon hours doing this every single day. You are not going to get any good answers from Google. If anything, they're going to upsell you, and upsell you even more on cancer, heart disease, all the worst things. It is okay to let things go for a few days to see how they go and see how you feel. And then if you are really nervous about it and you're not going to be able to get over this in any way, Go see your doctor, get your reassurance, and then go from there. Don't self-diagnose yourself like I did. I don't know how many times I started to, look for a certain disease or symptoms of a disease, and then I would end up thinking I had possibly now had 6 different diseases. It was like a spider web and a vicious cycle that never ended. Often, you got to think about it like this. How many times have you felt better after Googling your symptoms? I always felt worse. Literally every single time, I always felt worse. So keep that in mind, guys. So there you go, guys, my top 5 health anxiety triggers. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell so you get updates whenever I put my videos out. Again, like this video if you got value and leave me a comment. Let me know what your top 5 anxiety triggers were. If you didn't suffer from health anxiety, any anxiety disorder will do. Let me know down below. Please leave me a comment. If you just want to say, hey, what's up? That's cool too, guys. Join that Facebook group down below. We are over 1,500 members. There's a lot of people in there that are going to help you out with your symptoms and methods on getting better. We're a big family and we love each other and we love to help each other towards anxiety recovery, guys. There's an anxiety store with books and workbooks over all anxiety disorders. Take advantage of those resources. I have a meditation journal down there, guys. That is great that you need to be using in the mornings and in the evenings. It's going to help you journal and meditate, which both of those are super effective for anxiety. So be sure to check that out. Aside from that, guys, my Snapchat, my Twitter, my Instagram is down there as well. And you become a patron, for $1. And it goes into support of the channel, helps me get things that I need for the channel and help me grow it. Yeah, there's many rewards in there. I actually put up a lot of rewards just yesterday since it's the first of the month. But guys, aside from that, thank you so much for watching. And again, yeah, this is a little bit different. I'm in the car right now, but hopefully my daughter gets to feeling a lot better tomorrow. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the afternoon.